matter how tough we can act, no matter how strong we want to portray to be, the truth of the matter is we will break down. Number one, type of friends that Aristotle says every man should have. Number one is the one that provides utility, right? Number two is the one that brings pleasure or fun. And number three is the one that embodies virtue. Now, as a man, I strongly believe we are looking for empathy, someone that can relate to what I'm going through, someone that can put himself in my shoes, and often that comes with a solution. Disclaimer, this podcast is all about real conversations, raw, authentic, and unscripted. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in raw conversations are solely those of the host and the guests. If you're struggling, please reach out to someone qualified. And remember, take what helps, leave what doesn't. Welcome to the circle. Let's keep it raw, real, and respectful. Welcome back to another episode of Raw Conversations with me, Harold Kavwala. So this episode is one I wish someone had spoken to me about many, many years ago. And I'm talking about men opening up emotionally, that is. This is something that's very, how do I put this? Amongst men, I don't want to say it's a taboo, but it's something that's not commonly found amongst ourselves, which is opening up. And today I'm just going to speak on that and share a bit of knowledge that I acquired from other people over the years, this thing of men opening up emotionally. I myself don't believe, or I'm not going to say I don't believe in that, but I myself believe in toughening up. I myself believe in soldiering on. I believe in whatever pains you're going through, man, whatever issues you're going through, toughen it up and move on. I am one of that. I am the type of a person. I remember I was watching a video of Dana White on a podcast where some guy was like, I forgot who that speaker was, but it was along the lines of how Dana White deals with issues and stress. And Dana White was like, hey man, I believe in toughening up. I believe in moving on. Whatever the problems are, you deal with it at the back. You toughen up and you keep pressing. I strongly believe in that. But also another reality is that we are human beings. No matter how tough we can act, no matter how strong we want to portray to be, the truth of the matter is we will break down. We will crumble. And sadly, that's how we end up getting suicidal rates, especially with the fact that suicidal rates are very high amongst us men. It's because we don't open up. It's because we let these issues bring us down. We let these issues really submerge us. And then we find ourselves in a situation where it's too late to open up, or you don't have someone to open up, or someone else to talk to. So now, this now brings me down to something that Aristotle said, right? Not even something, but one of his philosophies that he shared with a lot of us. And this is something that I also want to share with you guys. And that's how to put this, the friendship that every man should have. Right now, there's been multiple videos out there on socials on the type of friends we should all have. Not as friends we should all have, but the type of friends men should have. And for me, these are the type of friends that we as men should be open up to. Right now, I'm gonna get into deeper as to why I strongly believe these are the type of friends as a man we should open up to. Okay, number one, type of friends that Aristotle says every man should have. Number one is the one that provides utility, right? Number two is the one that brings pleasure or fun. And number three is the one that embodies virtue. Now, the third one, for me personally, is the one that's the most important one, is the one that embodies virtue. Every man needs this person, right? Now, you might fall short or not have the other two people, how do I put this? You might not have the friend that brings utility or the friend that brings you the fun and pleasures. For me, those are friends that are not a necessity. But the friend of virtue, the one that embodies virtue, that's the most important one. So let me just break it down, what I mean by the friend that brings utility, all right? So the friend that brings utility, for example, is one that you would call as your gym partner, right? This is someone you do your activities with, you do your Bible reading with, you do your book reading with. This is someone that you would, partner with, or like on a day-to-day basis, right? That's the person of utility, right? And then you got your friend of pleasure, your friend of fun. There's the one you go drinking with, there's the one you go hiking with, there's the one you go camping with, there's the one you do a lot of activities with and you have a good time with, there's the one you get drunk with and have the whole night, out and about. And then you have the most important one, according to me, the one that embodies virtue. This is the one that keeps you grounded. This is the one that keeps you on the grind. This is the one that reminds you that, hey, we have a goal to reach. We have a target ahead of us. We have dreams to pursue. We have ambitions we need to fulfill. We got things that we need to achieve in this life. We have a bar that we've set for ourselves and we need to make it. That for me is the one I believe every single man should have. Because as a man, we are built to provide. As a man, we are built to protect. As a man, we are built to care for other people, And this is not just in relations to our partners and our other stuff, but just even amongst ourselves as friends. We should be able to protect ourselves as men. We should be able to care for ourselves as men. We should be able to provide for ourselves as men. If I'm a man and I'm struggling, and I want to go to another man, and he can be like, you know what, I know you don't have right now, but I have. Here you go. You can give it back to me when you have it, or you don't even have to give it back to me. That's also us providing for ourselves as men. Right now, this is the one that embodies virtue. This is a friend that I strongly recommend every single friend has, especially as a man. And now this is how does this relate to men, to us opening up emotionally? Now, I have nothing against women. I don't want anyone to come against me and say, "Oh no, you're being misogynistic or you got issues with women." I'm not one to open up emotionally to a woman, not because I've got issues with a woman or because I've got hatred against women. Nothing like that. It's just that as a man, I strongly believe we are looking for empathy, someone that can relate to what I'm going through, someone that can put himself in my shoes. And often that comes with a solution, because I've been where you are. As a friend, as a man, I've been where you are. I know what it is to miss your rent. I know what it is to miss your car payment. I know what it is to not have food in the house, because I myself have been there, So, and this is how I came out of it. This is what I did, Or, I can help you plug in with another job. I can help you get in a second flow of income. That's what as a man need. When you come to a woman, what we get most of the time is sympathy. And as a man, you don't need sympathy, because I believe that weakens you up. You become complacent. You become comfortable. You be like, oh, my partner understands that I don't have money. Or my partner or my girlfriend understands that I'm not able to do this for her and do this for them because I don't have the means to do that. As a man, if you don't have the means to do something, it is your responsibility, it is your job to find a way to make that possible. If it means having sleepless nights, don't sleep. If it means having 5 jobs, have 5 jobs. Right? And I'm speaking from experience. I'm not saying that because it's easy to say. I'm telling you because I have I'm not going to say multiple jobs. I have 1 9 to 5, but I have other ways to make money apart from just that 1 to 5. I'm not just relaxing my 1 to 5. And it's not because it's not paying me good. It's paying me good. I'm very happy at my job, but we live in a world where 1 job is just not enough. Even billionaires and millionaires have more than 1 stream of income. Who are we as just regular people on earth to not also have multiple streams of income, So that's why I rather vent or open up emotionally to another man. So basically, I am encouraging a man to open up emotionally, but to another man, someone that can empathize with you, someone that can also say, I've been where you are, and this is how I came out of the situation, instead of bottling up and letting it break you. We've lost a lot of artists in this life. We've lost a lot of people in this life. We have a lot of suicidal rates amongst men because of depression, because of stress, because of heartbreaks. There's a lot of issues that we're going through in this life as men that we are too scared to open up about, because either we're going to get laughed at, either we're going to be minimized, we're going to be looked down upon, or we're not going to be considered as a man. All right. But then if you open up amongst another man, like I said, the one that embodies virtue, if you find a man like that and you open up to that man, that person will help you soldier on. I am grateful enough to say I have someone like that in my life. When I am in a corner, or when I feel as though I don't know what to do, when I feel as though I'm out of ideas, and I'm sleeping less, trying to find a solution to the situation at hand, I have someone that I can go to and be like, okay, this is the situation I'm going through right now. Times are tough. Things are hard. I don't know what to do. I've tried this, I've tried that, but nothing is working. And that person tells me, okay, cool. Let's do this and this and this and this and this. All right. And if at the present moment there's no solution, I have another friend. I'm actually quite blessed to say I can actually have all these 3 friends. If again, I'm not able to find a solution at the present moment, I call my friend of pleasure, the one who brings fun, and say, hey, buddy, what are you doing tonight? Oh no, I'm just at home chilling. Okay, cool. Let's go get some drinks. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's go play pool. Oh, are you playing soccer this weekend? Let's go play soccer this weekend. Yeah. Something to get me out of my head. Something to make me think about something else rather than sitting down there and just stressing and being depressed. All right. So that's basically what I want to say today. You just say that as a man, you need this type of 3 friends. Friend of utility, a friend of fun, and one that embodies virtue. These are the type of people you open up to as a man emotionally. And as a man, I know it's said that men don't cry, but I would rather listen to you crying than to attend your funeral. Man to man, I would rather you come and you cry than for me to wake up one morning and say, this person has taken his life, or this person is no more, or whatever the case may be, or this person has killed someone, or this person has robbed the bank, or whatever the case may be, man. But I'd rather you come and you cry. And the benefit with us, man, is that, and obviously this is, there's a few, okay, that are pretty chatty. But as a man, whatever we speak man to man, it stays with us. That's why such a thing called as a man cave. Whatever happens in that cave stays in that cave. No one takes it out and go share with someone else. Certain things we speak in the man cave, not even our partners should know such things. Okay, so not even our partners should know such things. Those are the rules as men. If I come to you and I confide in you and I tell you things that are pretty heavy, you don't take that thing and take it to your partner and tell your partner that, oh, apparently Harold is having this type of issues, or Harold is doing that. That just, I don't know, man, it just destroys the whole brotherhood. It destroys the whole concept of a man cave. And I think that's something we need to go back to as men. We have become soft as a society, especially as men, where we are okay with boys just, I don't know, being soft, man. Come on, like, we're supposed to be men. We're supposed to be men raising men. Now we have men comfortable enough to say, oh no, man, I can't even think about these things because I'm not the type of man. I'm very solid. I don't have time to cry and wimp and moan over anything. Okay. But there are men out there who are okay with being soft, being feminine, and being flamboyant, and just being like, oh no, I don't know. I can't even give you an example. It's just how bad it is. I don't even have an example to give you guys because that's just not who I am. Okay, I am rock solid. Okay, as a man. But yeah, that's the gist of what I'm trying to say. All right. So if you're a man and you're listening to this and you're watching me right now, firstly, thank you so much for getting this far into the episode. I really appreciate you. But if you're a man listening to me right now, find yourself these 3 friends. A gym buddy, or just someone you check up on a regular. Hey, how you doing? How's your day? Someone that you just talk to on a regular. Someone that you have fun with. Okay, it doesn't have to be clubbing. If you like hiking, find someone to go hiking with. All right. And it shouldn't be a woman. It has to be a man. Why not a woman? Because we men tend to grow affection for women pretty easy. That's why I'm a strong believer in a man cannot have female friends. It just cannot happen. As a man, you shouldn't have female friends. So find a man. That's just a whole other topic again. But yeah, find someone that you can go hiking with. Fun, pleasure. All right. Someone you can go drinking with. Someone that you can go paintballing with. All right. And above all, find someone who embodies true virtue. Someone that keeps you on the grind, keeps you focused, and reminds you that, hey, this fun that we're having now is temporal. We have to get back to the grind. We have to get back to achieving our dreams and our ambitions. Those are the 3 friends that we as men get to open up to emotionally. Those are the type of friends we open up to emotionally. And not just anyone. As a man, you don't just go venting. Okay, we don't have gossip camps as men. Right? Like women have at a saloon where they sit down and just gossip of everything. Whereas men, we don't have that. Okay, a barbershop, that's a sacred place for men. We speak important things. And whatever happens in the barbershop stays in the barbershop. That's another form of a man cave. All right, so thank you so much for making it this fun to the episode. I truly appreciate you for watching it. If there's anything that I said that might have, touched you or made me say, this guy has a very valid point, please do comment. When I literally read every single comment, and I try my best to actually respond to each and every single comment, regardless of what the message is. It may be a comment, it may be an insult, it may be a suggestion, it may be anything. I appreciate everything, because at the end of the day, you are actually interacting with me, and that's what I want. It's an action. It's interaction. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about my podcast. One of these days, I'm actually going to shoot it behind the scene of my set, just to let you guys know how it is. I kind of like my set, obviously. There's a little bit more stuff that I plan to do, but with time, I will get it there. But thank you so much for watching it. Thank you so much for getting through this episode with me. I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and to subscribe. This is Raw Conversations with me, Harold Kowal. Until next time, stay strong.